here is my house, and down here is my foyer. And as you can see, since the last video that I uploaded, it's changed a little bit. Um, I need to sort out my torches. They look a bit, I mean, they're symmetrical, but they don't look the best. Maybe I should add in some glowstone and put some trapdoors over. Is that possible? I don't know. But for now I've got these torches, and I kind of rejigged the ceiling a little bit. It took me ages to not get any lighting glitches up there. But I have now got my nice entrance foyer, and eventually I will get enough red wool, and the carpet will go all the way down here, and then on the other side here, this will be all mined out. I'm not doing this job today, but down here there'll be a big spiral staircase, I've decided, and that will connect to all sorts of different areas. And in this room and in this room, I haven't yet decided what will be. Um, so I will have a think about that. Currently, I'm keeping my bed in this little future doorway, and I'm keeping my to-do list in this little doorway. I'm evolving, not evolving. Well, whatever the word is, improving. I'm I'm no longer having them up there at the top. Um, Now I can look at my jobs in the warm comfort of my own home, and I do rather like these pillars. I think it all ties together rather nicely. But anyway, we have two jobs to do today, as I always do. That is to go mining and to create pens. And I'm not talking about creating pens and pencils. I'm talking about creating spaces for animals so that I can get meat and leather and all sorts of things. And I know that I said I was going to try to be vegetarian um, and get a wheat farm, and I will do that eventually. But it's not the fastest growing thing is wheat, and so I will be temporarily, ow, getting my food from the local pigs. There we are. Thank you for your sacrifice. And you may remember um a while back. Well, I say a while. It can't have been that long because this is only video number 5. But a while back, I found a little cave. Um, and then deep within that little cave, I found a very deep, dark ravine. And that is where I want to go mining today. And oh, look at that. Loads of sheep. I'll need to remember this because I need wool, as I say, for my entrance area. But I've only got 7 bread, and I know that isn't going to sustain me for a mining trip. But 10 pieces of pork chops probably will. And I really should have prepared this before doing this video, but never mind. And here is something to note. The other thing that I did in between videos, as well as getting all of that out under there with wood, I also created these little fences so that I can get in and out my space with much greater ease compared to how I was before. But if you will quickly allow me to smelt up these lovely pork chops, and that would be wonderful. And before I go mining, I was about to say I need to craft a pickaxe, but I forgot I'd already crafted one by accident earlier, so that's lucky. I'll pop some of my valuables away. I don't want to lose all of this stuff in case I do end up dying. I hope I don't, but in case I do, um, there we go. And do I have any materials to make arrows? No, I don't. Oh, I don't. I'm just one string off being able to make a bow as well. But never mind. Eventually, I'll have some more resources. And here's the other gate that I made as well, just to make the whole place look nicer. And I also removed all of the blocks that were connecting to the fences, like this, when the world would generate like so. I removed all of those just so that it all looked a bit nicer. And I do think this genuinely looks quite nice, and I will, as I have said, eventually have this fence going up all the way around that mountain. But for now, I'm happy with it as is. But I have wasted enough time already. In fact, I'm just going to go and grab those sticks because I realise now that I don't have many torches. Oh, how woefully unprepared I am. Yes, I'll go and grab some torches, grab my sticks, grab my coal, There we are. Got the same amount of both. I'll quickly skip to dawn, and then I will actually go down caving. I don't think I will have much time now to do that caving, because my last video was about 22 minutes, and it was longer than I wanted it to be. And similarly, I don't want to start going into the 25-30 minute zone kind of time frame with my videos. It's just not what I fancy doing. And it's been a while since I played. It's been 5 days since I've been on this world, and it's been 8 days since I recorded a video. And as I wrote in my video description for video number 4, as soon as I've started university, um, my video making has just gone down the pan, not doing as much as I did before. And I went down the wrong hole, for goodness sake. Yeah, I've not been doing as much video making because I don't have the time. I'm learning to be a blooming teacher, and I have lots and lots of really interesting reading to do, but it takes time, and I have lots of tasks both before and after lessons or lectures or whatever you want to call them. So I do not have much time to be playing Minecraft and editing the videos, and I know it probably doesn't look like I spend any time editing the videos, but I do. I make sure that the audio is all synced up, which is a bit of a pain to do, and I make sure that I cut out any bits where I am even more rumbly and incoherent than normal, and I just try to clean the video up a little bit, and I don't have as much time to do that as I would like. But never mind, such is life. And even today I will be busy later on because I have my driving theory test tomorrow, which is very exciting. And here's the ravine. I'm glad I remembered where it was. I've got my driving theory test tomorrow, and I need to do a lot of practice for, not tomorrow, sorry, the day after tomorrow. So today and tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of practice for that. And so, iron. And so I'm not going to have time to do a massive bit of Minecrafting. But I reckon that I should manage 10 minutes down here in the mines. Um, I don't have a watch on me. I really should. But in my head at least, around 10 minutes in the mines, and then I will do some work, as I say, building the pens for an animal farm. And I won't be putting the animals in today. I'll either do that next video or in between videos, but I want to at least get the infrastructure in. And there we are. I'm pretty sure that's a set of stairs complete. And look at this cave, isn't it atmospheric with all of this lovely, lovely fog? Oh, I think it's great. And the first thing I need to do, obviously, is run around, sprint like a crazy person, placing down torches everywhere that I possibly can. This is more of a recce than anything. I'm not here to mine any ores, unless I find diamonds. What level am I at? Level 26, so I'm close to diamond level. But this is, oh, no, 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 no. Why did my computer freeze just as that happened? Yes, I'm nearly at diamond level, so unless I find diamonds, I will not be mining anything up. And oh bloody hell, that's going to be happening a lot today. Let's eat. Oh, I forgot my pork chops. Oh dear Lord, I am not going to be down here for very long. But I did want to explore this ravine, at least the first little exploration of the ravine, with you, watching over my shoulder, making sure that I don't get into any harm. And I do think it is quite remarkable that I have only died once, and I am 4.5 videos in. That's not me. That's not the person who I normally am. Oh dear. Um, can I get a skeleton to shoot another skeleton? Yes, I can. Oh, okay. Well, that's that problem solved. Oh, no, it's not. I'm being shot at again now. Let's just run over here, light this area up, and see what we find. Some more water, some more iron. I will, of course, be going and mining all of this up later. And have I found a... I have! I found a spawner. Oh, how exciting. And there's a zombie villager. That's nice. I will be killing you, but at some point I will have to cure one of these people. Let's see if I find anything exciting in one of these chests, if I just light the area up first. And feather falling, that's good. A saddle. And some wheat, which is great because I am very hungry. And what's in the other chest? Two more saddle and cocoa beans. Oh my word. Actually, cocoa beans isn't that exciting. There's a jungle right next to where I live. But still, this is a good haul. I can bucket up this water and that will help me get out. And I think I won't push my luck. I think this is a successful little recce. And now I will be going out of the caves and doing my second little job. And I know that I must just be going through these things at a very almost irritatingly fast pace, rather than actually sinking my teeth into the activities that I have set myself. Right, I'm back. Don't know where that cut off. My computer needed plugging in. I thought it was on high charge, but clearly it wasn't. And I completely cannot remember what it was that I was saying. Oh, yes, I can. It was that, it must be slightly irritating for you people, you lovely, lovely people, probably, to see me going around and doing these jobs that I have set myself at such a quick rate. I mean, I haven't really, aside from, what was it, 8? Yeah, aside from 8 pieces of iron ore, I haven't, mined anything up. All I've done is walk around a cave and get attacked by a few monsters. But at the end of the day, it's my series, it's my YouTube channel. I will go about it the way I see fit. And in fact, I will very briefly have a look, not in any of the offshoots of the ravine, but I will very quickly see if there's anything here for me to grab, and by anything I mean diamonds. But alas, there is not. And I'll keep on dropping my gubbins. Where's my sword gone? Is that it down here? Yeah, there we are. Okay. Oh dear, I've been blown up. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, where's my stuff? There's my stuff and nonsense. I've forgotten that I made this staircase, so it's not as though I needed to bother getting that what's it, majiggle bucket of water anyway. But hey, I've got it, and it's handy to have. It means that I can make a farm wherever I like. But now, obviously by farm I mean wheat or a crop farm instead of animal farm. But it is animal farm that I'm going to be creating in just a moment, if I can find my exit, which is always a little bit tricky in these caves. What I normally do is I just go, I reach a dead end, and then I start mining up, which is what I'm going to do here. So many entrances that I've accidentally created to this cave, it's a bit ridiculous. But never mind. And in fact, the cave that I went through earlier was the correct entrance. I just missed it. Oh my word, I'm such a moron. Ah, for goodness sake. Anyway, while I'm digging my way up here, I will talk very briefly about something that you will probably be hearing a lot about in the news, because over the next couple of months it's coming back, and that is Doctor Who. And the reason why I'm thinking about Doctor Who more than I usually do, because let's be honest, I think about it all the time. I'm a massive nerd, Doctor Who nerd at least. But I recently watched Sex Education season or series, whatever you want to call it, number 4. and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I've always enjoyed the sex education seasons, but my point was that I kept on seeing the guy who plays Eric, who is going to be playing Doctor Who number 15, um, after Doctor Who number 14, David Tennant, which is weird. Um, but the point that I'm making is that I'm just so excited to have him as Doctor Who. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be great. Um, and I mean, I already knew that I was excited for it, but then watching him in Sex Education, I just kept on saying to myself, "Oh, it's so excited for Doctor Who." I mean, if David Tennant and Russell T Davies and Catherine Tate wasn't reason enough to be excited, we were getting Ncuti Gatwa, and oh, he's just such a joy, and I'm so excited for Doctor Who. Because if you don't really follow this stuff, um, recently there has been, and this is general fan consensus. Obviously, some disagree with this opinion, but the recent seasons have not been all that great. Um, and specifically under the showrunner Chris Chibnall, things have been generally a little bit naff. And obviously, no hate to the man. He is, I'm sure, a lovely guy. And a lot of his ideas, a lot of his episode concepts are great. But they are also incredibly boring and dull and poorly scripted. Um, but my point is, now that we have a different showrunner of Russell T Davies, who is the one who brought the show back in 2005. Goodness me, I'm boring myself. He's the guy who brought the show back in 2005. I'm, for the first time since being like a fan, really excited to watch Doctor Who. Because I became a Doctor Who fan in around 2017. No, not around 2017, in exactly 2017. And it was just at that point in time that we were having the changeover from Peter Capaldi, who is amazing, into Jodie Whittaker, who, once again, sure is a lovely person. I'm sure is a lovely person. Do not like her Doctor Who. Um, and so I'm just so chuffed that I'm going to get the chance to be a Doctor Who fan and enjoy it. Because like, I tried so hard in the last 5 years, every week that it was on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm saying this as though watching the telly is such a big hardship. Um, but I would always try to find the best parts of things and to really get into it. But at the end of the day, I did not like I did not like Doctor Who, and it was saddening, to be perfectly honest, to dislike this show that means so much to you. And so I'm just really excited about Ncuti Gatwa becoming Doctor Who. This is an example of me doing editing. And it's something that I don't like doing, and I want to, not do masses of, because the thing that I like about videos is, the videos that I make at least, is the fact that it's pretty much one continuous bit of me talking. But I did just start talking about classic Doctor Who um, while I was creating these fences. Um, and while talking about Doctor Who is something that I find interesting and I would like to make an actual video about at some point, I don't have a script. I didn't have a plan. I was literally just rambling about 1986 and a Colin Baker story that happened then. And I realised that it was yeah, not good. Not good at all. It especially was just taking me far too long, and I don't, as I've said, want these videos to take particularly long. So I've cut that. Me discussing um, Classic Dog 2 is something that I'll have to wait, and instead, I think I'm going to end the video here. I've done everything that I set out to do. I went into that cave and I created fences, and now I'm going to go and I'm going to revise for my theory test. Um, but thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that this video was longer than I normally make them. I promise you, I'm gonna try really hard in the future to prepare so that my stuff doesn't take an absurd amount of time. But still, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I do hope that you got what little enjoyment you can out of this. I know I did. At the end of the day, I'm getting, well, my first video got like 40 views because it was the first time I've uploaded for ages. My next two got around 15, and my last one, which I only uploaded yesterday, is on 2. So I'm getting increasingly less views, so I don't expect anyone really to be watching these. So the reason why I'm doing them is because I find it fun and I find it enjoyable. So if you have been watching, thank you. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. And I hope to see you next time, where I will do something I don't know what. Toodle pip. Goodbye.